everyone, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today I am doing a question that was emailed to me a few days ago, and when I read through it I thought this would be something kind of interesting that a lot of people are talking about, and I'm calling this JB Still Sniffing Around, and you'll see where I'm going with this. So the question, you did a reading on Biden a few months ago about how he spent time in Arden, a community founded by Masonic Satanists from Philadelphia that were connected to DS political power. There are a few troubling things connected to Biden, and the deaths in his family really beg looking into. In 1972, at the age of 30, the youngest age one can be eligible for Senate, Biden was elected senator. A month later, Biden's first wife, Nelia, and her young infant daughter were killed in a head-on collision with a tractor right before Christmas. Biden's young sons, Beau and Hunter, were also in the car but made a full recovery. As a single parent, Biden raised his two sons while commuting between Delaware and D.C. Was the death of his wife just a horrible accident, or was it a ritualistic sacrifice to pay for his political power position? He then remarried within a year to his current wife, Jill, who's from Philadelphia. She was a teacher who is politically active and very supportive of him. Biden ran for president at least twice, perhaps assuming that he would be supported as part of the club or the chosen few. After 8 years as Obama's VP, Biden didn't run in 2016 because his 46-year-old son, Beau, died of brain cancer, which seemed very convenient for HRC to have a clear path to the presidency. At that time, the younger son, Hunter, began an affair with Beau's widow, divorcing his own wife. I wonder if Joe may have had a hand in Nelia's death to remarry Jill so quickly. Hunter Biden teamed up with John Kerry's stepson to make major deals in China and Ukraine, profiting from their dad's position. One of the very strange things about Biden is that his eyes seem to go completely black in many photos and videos. Besides mauling little girls, there seems to be a deeper reason to call him creepy. He is said to have undergone some surgery or treatment to control his sexual urges with children, something he seems to still struggle with by fondling little girls during swearing ceremonies he officiated in. It's remarkable Biden maintains of his side respectively church-going Catholics while being the willing tool of the deep state, which now seems to favor him over all the many other dim hopefuls as the only one who can beat Trump. So, I know that was a really long question, but there was so much information I wanted to share with you within that to ponder over and think about as you listen to what I got, because this is what I focused on. I took all of this in to focus on this, and what they really wanted to know is, what do you see as far as Biden's future, the family deaths, and how is everyone not seeing through this? Are they seeing through this act? Like, what is going on? So what I got when I put this out there is he is most definitely part of this good old boys club, and he got in really early, and I see that he had connection to this club for decades and has been coached in order to climb the political ladder. So he is involved, and he did this a long time ago. He became affiliated with this group. When I think about his early life, as mentioned in this question, I did not get that he had an intentional plan to harm his wife. He genuinely loved her. I got some very genuine emotion and connection to her. Even though he may act inappropriately, things that you see, videos that get spread around that we've witnessed, he did really love his wife. And he didn't want any harm to happen to her or the family. But what I got was the PTW, the powers that were, they look like they had some kind of impact or influence over what really happened. And I got that I heard this phrase, they knew what was best for him. I saw him as a shining star. So something about his first wife feels, I don't know, it was like she was too good or too pure to be subjected or tolerating what was going to, be in her path. What he was dealing with isn't something that she was going to be able to be comfortable with. And the PTW, they realized that, and they knew if he was going to emerge, that she wouldn't be the one that would be alongside him and support him to do that. I did get, Julia's very supporting of him, and she felt like she likes the prestige, she likes the power, she likes being in that role. So she's able to look away a lot because her desire for the power, or the political influence, or whatever you call it, that supersedes her feelings of how she feels about all this other stuff going on. It's almost like she has this denial aspect of her personality. And the way that it came through to me is, sometimes in relationships, you'll see one person that's clearly cheating. They may even get caught cheating, but our minds want to rationalize things to protect us, to keep us from being hurt. So you want to believe a lie, or you want to look away, or you want to kind of just be in denial, even though that might not be the truth. That's the mode that you live in, and I get that she's in that mindset a lot. I do see Joe emerging as a front runner. The Dems are desperate to get a candidate, and they're hopeful that he can get a following, that he can rally up people and get enough people to stand behind him. They're blind to the accusations because many of the PTW are guilty of it too, so faulting him is like faulting themselves. And they're going to do what they can to minimize all of this. I cannot see that he had surgery to address this, but I do get he had some cosmetic things done to give him a more youthful appearance while he's doing his campaigning. Many people do see through this, so even though it may seem like they don't, a lot of people do. And the PTW, they're trying to prey on the fact that people are gullible, but more and more are waking up. So there is still some gullible people out there, but more and more it feels as though people are starting to really see through all this stuff. Ultimately, I do not see him outwitting Trump, though. No matter how hard he tries, I don't see that happening. And that was really all I have for this reading. But again, great question. I know it's something that people talk about a lot. Feel free to like me, share me, leave a comment, all those great things. They help me out so much. And again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thanks. Bye.